channel.
Hello, my mindful yogis. Welcome back to my channel. It's Mike. Day 3 of the 9 days of nighttime yoga. I'm back in my bedroom. I'm just going to do all of these from my bed. Of course, you can do these sequences from your yoga mat, but also just wanting to show you that it's really is possible to do a few yoga poses in your bed right before you go to sleep, just to help you wind down at the end of the day. So today we're going to do some poses, a few more of them that are more seated. Instead of all lying down, we'll do some of them that are on our backs as well. But we're going to start in a seated butterfly. Okay, so taking soles of the feet together, your tailbone out behind you. You don't want your tailbone curled under. It'll be a little bit more like, pressure on the low back. Get some space there. Tailbone out. And we'll start seated. So like sitting up tall to start, okay? So you can take your hands on your feet. You can have them out on the bed or on the mat in front of you. And again, where your foot placement is kind of personal to you. If you want them further out, if you want your heels closer into your groin, just kind of find that sweet spot. I kind of interlace my hands around my feet. Just sitting up tall, okay? Starting to breathe. That same breathing, so nice, quicker inhales and then long, extended exhales is a way to help to calm down the nervous system, okay? So breathe in and out. It doesn't have to be ujjayi breath, not fiery necessarily. It still can be audible, or it could be just natural breath. Just putting that focus on a little bit longer exhales. And of course, you can close your eyes here, right? Preparing yourself for sleep, especially like you can do this with less lights on, right? Have your computer or your phone on night shift so you're not got the blue light that's going to be keeping you awake, preventing you from producing the melatonin. So the less lights, the better. I need lights beaming on me to film this, so that's not ideal for me right before bed, but that's okay. Closing the eyes, we can help with that as well. So a few more breaths here. Think about sitting tall, shoulders back. Belly is just a bit engaged, again, keeping the core to support the low back. 3 more breaths in and out. Fill up. Long exhale. One more breath in. Exhale it out. We'll stay with our feet right where they are, and we're going to move into a fold here. So the butterfly fold, yeah, taking the hands out in front of you. And again, if you need to support the spine, if your spine doesn't feel nice rounding like this, you can keep the shoulder integration, just taking a little bit less of a depth in the fold. So pressing the soles of the feet together like the big toe mounds, pinky toe mounds connected. Inner ankle, outer ankle pressing into one another. And then option here, if it feels nice, you can round the spine, just starting to let the head kind of hang down, creating all that space in the back of the neck, through the shoulders, down your spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. Just let yourself melt a bit deeper. Find that edge in the pose. These sequences, I didn't want to make them too long, so like as long of a hold as you would traditionally do for yin poses, but just a little bit longer than we would maybe normally do. Like it's not vinyasa either. There is the option to use pillows, like I've said in the last couple classes. You can have a pillow underneath your chest. You can have a pillow, like pillows under your knees if you feel tight through your hips. It's really your choice if you want to use some props. With yin, really, it's just about letting yourself surrender into the sensations, finding that edge and breathing into it. 5 more. In and out. Let go of the upper body if you can. Go a little deeper, keeping that tailbone out behind you. 3 more. Nice long breaths. And focusing on the exhale being longer than the inhale. Last one here. In. Let that out through your mouth. And slowly walk your hands back up. And we'll take a wide leg, wide angle seated forward fold. So taking your legs out, again, where it feels good for you, okay? So if they're not maybe as wide as mine, if you have the mobility, take your legs out wide. If you're not on a king size bed, you might not have the room to do this one, or maybe go turn sideways for the length of it. Just walking out the hands in front of you here. Again, so this has different options. You can be sitting up really tall, keeping the shoulders back. This will just feel nice through the legs. If you want, like my upper body feels like this will be nice just to come down. You can be forearms here. You can have a pillow with your arms on the pillow if that's a little bit better. Or again, if you have the mobility, you can come down further, maybe even resting. You can like stack your fists. You can stack your hands and rest your forehead. Exhaling nice and long. You can be in through the nose, out through the mouth if that's good. Your choice. You'll keep breathing with focus. If you can go deeper, check in after a few breaths. Keeping the feet facing towards the ceiling more, so don't let your feet roll out or turning in weird. Kind of keeping them active just a little bit. Breath in. Breath out. Fill. And let it go, nice and slow. Do 3 more breaths here. Focus where there's tension. Let the breath help to ease that, help to release it. Breath in. Long breath out. Do 1 more here. See if you can go any deeper. Slowly walk yourself back up to sit. Whew. And we will take a side stretch here. So take your left hand out beside you and then reach up and over. Sorry if I'm really squinty. The lights are very bright and it's actually late. I'm filming these at night, so. And it's letting your right arm up and over your head. If you don't want to just kind of leave it hanging there, that's an option, but you can rest your arm on top of your head. Just kind of let the head or the hand hang down. And still a little integration through the shoulder. So drawing the right shoulder back. It's kind of softening into that left elbow. Just letting your right side body feel a stretch. Breathe. Keep the shoulders down the back. You're not crunching up into your neck, into your ears. some space there. 5 breaths. In and out. Breathe in. Long exhale. Check that your left elbow is not locked out. A little micro bend, a little bit of work happening in that left arm. Big opening through the right side body. Inhale. Exhale. Take a breath in. Empty it out. Come back up through center. Switch sides. Right hand out beside you. Left arm up and over your head. Again, resting your arm on top of your head might feel nice. If you want to keep reaching, like you'll get a little bit more stretch if you don't put the arm on top of your head, but resting it there again, if you're trying to keep it restorative, keep the shoulder integration, supporting yourself with that right hand, breathing in and out. Let go of that left hand, just let it dangle. Go a little deeper. You can even come down onto your right forearm. I mentioned that on the other side, but if that feels nice, if you want more depth, go for it. A few more in and out. Inhale and exhale. Take another breath and just let that stretch open a little more. Bring yourself back up to sit, and we'll take a seated single leg extension quickly here. So bring your feet a little bit closer. Take your right foot to your inner left thigh, so bending, and just like pressing the right knee down towards the ground, towards the bed. Fold over your left leg. Just a few breaths here. Just kind of guiding yourself into that stretch. You can grab a hold of your foot or your ankle or your calf if that's what fits, and just pulling, not pulling as in straining, but kind of guiding yourself deeper into the fold. Shoulder blades drawing down away from the ears. Breathe in. Long breath out. Again. And let it go. Forehead towards the knee. Last exhale here. Switch sides. Straighten the right leg. Bend your left knee into your inner right thigh. Fold over the leg. Round the spine as much as feels nice. Tuck the chin. And keep active through that left side, pushing the left knee down towards the mattress, towards the floor, or really letting the upper body melt over that right leg. Breathe in. Long breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. And come back up to sit. Both legs out in front of you. So seated forward fold, it's also called caterpillar pose. Again, there's so many different ways you can take the poses. If you want to sit up taller, with the spine straight, this might feel better if you've got tightness in your shoulders or your upper back or your lower back for that matter. And then again, if you have the space, making sure that you've got the femur bones plugged in, you've got the tailbone out behind you, and then from there you can come maybe down to your forearms, maybe rounding the spine. Breathe. Now focus on a little bit faster inhales and long extended exhales. Just breathing in like with a natural speed, right? But then as the exhale, you kind of are restricting that a little bit, letting it slow down. Do 3 more. See if you can fold a bit deeper. In and out. One more. Fill up. Let it go. Slowly bring yourself back up to sit. Whew, these lights are killing me. We're gonna come down onto our back and we'll do final Shavasana here. Again, if you're doing these actually right before bed, like if you're gonna go to sleep right after this, like get the lights turned down. Just get yourself comfortable in bed. Close your eyes. Just let your breath be focused. Intentional breathing before sleep is one of the best things to get your mind present. Again, there's a science. There's actually a science behind how the breath, how you change your inhales and exhales, how you alternate like the length of them, what's faster, what's slower, can have an impact on how your nervous system responds. Longer exhales help to quiet the mind and relax the body. In and out. Fill all the way up and empty. Few more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Do that again. Fill and empty. One more. Let it through your mouth. If you're ready for sleep, then just stay here. Keep breathing. I've got to get rid of all this filming equipment before I can go to bed. So yeah, please hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying these before bed sequences. Comment, let me know what poses felt good for you, what poses did work or didn't work maybe for you in bed if you're trying to do them in your bed. just let the YouTube algorithm know that you're enjoying the content and interacting with it. It really helps the channel get seen by more people. So thank you for flowing with me. That's a flow. Thank you for doing some yoga with me before bed. Keep moving your body, keep nourishing your body. Stay committed to a daily movement practice, yeah? Have an awesome rest of your night.